Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Another outdoor video today. Guys, today's topic is going to be, if not now, when? Think about that for a minute. If you like the content, please subscribe. So guys, whether you were in the relationship with a narcissist, you are in one, or you're just looking to make a life change. The title of the video is, if not now, when? So the idea here is, make a positive difference in your life, and if not now, when? So I'm going to dig into all three of these areas. First of all, if you were in the narcissistic relationship and you've moved on and you're understanding now that you come first, second, and third, you are the priority, you're on the healing path, or you're healed, I'm suggesting strongly to make positive changes in your life each and every day, things that benefit you. Certainly by now you must have maintained, grown, built and adhered to boundaries. If you haven't, that's a great place to begin. Boundaries are necessary for life on this planet called Earth. And we learned that if we were in a narcissistic relationship, because most likely we didn't have boundaries. And those boundaries we had were crushed, were decimated, were destroyed. So post-narcissistic relationship, it's necessary to build boundaries that benefit you and exclusively you, and to weed out those people that don't benefit you and not feel guilty about it. Many times I talk to people in one-on-one sessions and they mention to me, wow, I do need help building boundaries. And believe me, I understand it. It took me a long time on the planet to understand this also. I get it. But there's a second layer of that many people that I discuss this with, they feel guilty about setting boundaries, or they don't want to hurt the other person's feelings, or they're just not sure how to start. It's simple. The thing is, you're just not accustomed to having boundaries, most likely your whole life, which is one of the reasons you fell prey, most likely, to the narcissist in the narcissistic relationship. Or maybe you grew up with a narcissist and of course they decimated your boundaries throughout your whole life. I understand that. The whole point of this part of the video is to let you know that boundaries are an imperative aspect of the healing process. Boundaries that benefit you, because most likely most of your life you were in relationships that benefited the other person more than yourself. You were probably putting other people ahead of yourself, maybe being a people pleaser, maybe being codependent, maybe just being the yes man or yes person and agreeing to things when in fact your instincts were telling you something different. These things are not your fault. It's just the way you were built. It's the way you grew up. It's the way you survived. It's the way you got to where you are today. But now, post-narcissistic relationship, we're understanding, no, we need boundaries. We need boundaries that benefit ourselves. And if people don't fit into the boundaries that we're developing around ourselves, that's fine. We don't need you around, or we can minimize our exposure with you, and we don't care what you think. Now you may say, Andrew, that's tough love. What are you talking about? Maybe it's a family member. I understand completely. At the same time, family members can be the people that want to hurt you the most. Think about that for a minute. When you have boundaries and you maintain them and build them, and don't feel guilty or don't feel sorry or don't feel remorse for having a boundary, that's empowering. That's when you put yourself first, second, and third. And that's when the bully or the narcissist will take a step back and say, wow, I can't get to them as much anymore. And guess who wins? That's right, you win. The next thing is, if you are in the narcissistic relationship, maybe you're thinking of leaving, maybe you're thinking of ending the relationship, maybe you're thinking of getting divorced or moving or a bunch of things. What you want to do here is you want to understand that if not now, when? You see, each and every day that you want to make decisions or want to make positive changes in your life and you don't do it, that's another missed opportunity. It's another day that goes by, and then the next day will go by, and the next, and so on and so on. I am not suggesting you do anything that you cannot control, meaning if you are in the narcissistic relationship right now and you want to get out, I understand that, but start developing a plan. Start understanding what you want, where you want to be in 6 months, a year, whatever, and develop this and actually put some thought into it and make it happen. I'm not fast forwarding and telling people what to do. I'm just letting you know, if you make small positive changes in your life, each and every day they will build upon each other, and the next thing you know, you'll see the culmination of these developments, of these changes. So if not now, when? Really pay attention to this. And then in other aspects of your life, it doesn't have to be with a narcissist, it can be anything. Maybe you always wanted to build a website. Maybe you want to start an online business. Maybe you wanted to travel the world. Maybe you wanted to take a painting class or a cooking class. Maybe you wanted to read a book or write a book. Maybe you wanted to teach. Maybe you wanted to go for a walk, a mile, 2 miles, 3. Maybe you always wanted to take that trip to Hawaii, and now you have an opportunity. And I know many, or a couple of you guys actually, that's a reality. So God bless you. I love you. I'm so happy for you. But the point is, if not now, when? You see, you've experienced your life, let's put it that way. And you've enjoyed your life, I'm sure. But I'm certain that there are things on your bucket list or things that you want to accomplish and achieve. Make them happen. Seriously, set some time apart today, tonight, tomorrow, and make a list. Get out that old sheet of paper and pen that I always mention on the channel and write down your dreams, your aspirations, your goals. And they can be big or they can be small. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that you make positive changes. If not now, when? That's the whole purpose. That's the idea. You see, if you are in your same bubble, meaning you're doing the same things each and every day, you go to work the same way, you eat the same food, you wear the same clothes, you talk to the same people, you're not growing. You're called stuck in the fog. Not the narcissistic version of the fog. I'm talking the everyday fog that so many people are stuck in on this planet. They really are. They're just on a loop, and they don't really expand their knowledge or understand or grow or test themselves or challenge themselves. You watching the video, you're different. And again, thank you very much for being here, but you're becoming educated. And my hope is with my channel and many others, you're learning new things and getting new perspective and understanding that you have so much to offer on this planet. But more importantly, that you deserve the best. And if you want to make a difference, a positive difference in your life, if not now, when? My hope is you're understanding this message. You can do virtually anything you want to on this planet if you put your mind to it and if you really want it. And there's nothing more satisfying than accomplishing a goal that you set out to do. Maybe the goal is a short-term goal. Like I said, maybe walking a mile. Maybe it was reading a book that has 1,000 pages. There's no rush to do these things. The whole idea is that you do them and you enjoy doing them. That's what makes life beautiful. So all these things I'm discussing on the channel, if not now, when, they can be applied to the narcissistic relationship, whether you're in it now, you were in it in the past, or any relationship or any part of your daily life. It doesn't have to be in a narcissistic relationship, but make a difference. Change your life, change someone else's life. Dedicate your time, devote your energy, your wisdom, your passion, all the skills that you've built up over life. Donate those. Make this place called Earth a better place. And do it with pride. Do it because you want to do it. Reach out to that person you haven't talked to in a long time and say, hey, how are you today? I haven't talked to you in a while, but I've been thinking about you. Or take that trip to Hawaii, like I said. Get out there, go to Maui, which is one of the places I've always wanted to go to. And I will, believe me, I will. But things like that, make them happen. Don't just say it, make it happen in your time. But if you make the positive changes now and you take small steps, baby steps, and build your way up, the next thing you know, I can assure you, you will be waking up earlier in the morning. You will have a lot of perspective that you've never had before. You will change the neural pathways in your brain. You will develop and understand and grow in ways that you can't even imagine, because you're changing things, you're doing new things, you're becoming excited. It's kind of like being reborn to a degree. And yes, I do mean that. Because when you get out in the unknown, that's when you grow, that's when you learn, that's when you prosper, that's when you develop. The unknown is a scary and frightening place. Believe me, I understand. But it is only in the unknown where you actually test yourself and you discover yourself. And you find out exactly how resilient, how strong, how powerful, how beautiful you are, and how incredible you are to be on this planet called Earth. Remember, there are 8 billion people on the planet, and I believe sincerely that most of them live their lives in the fog. This is nothing against them. It's not being mean to anybody. It's just letting you know that most people in their lives, it's rinse, wash, repeat. It's just they just go about their business. They do this, and it's the same thing. They take the same 2-week vacation every year to the same place. They barbecue with the same people. They fill up their gas tank at the same gas station, things like that. There's nothing wrong with that, I get it. But the idea for this video and going forward is to change things up. Take a new path to work. Go to a new gas station. Don't go on vacation the same 2 weeks every year to the same location where you've been doing it for 20 years. Do something different. Branch out, learn, grow, teach if you can. But most importantly, experience this place called Earth. You know, you may think, well, how do I say this? We're not guaranteed tomorrow. So you need to maximize your time today. That's not to trigger or frighten anybody. It's just the facts. It's the reality. So why not take advantage of today? Why not do the things that you wanted to do? Begin today. Go down to that corner store. Get that pen and paper. Sorry, get that big journal that I always mentioned to people on the channel. Get the journal, get a really good quality pen, sit down without your device on, without music, without the TV or anything to distract you, and write down things that you want to accomplish, things you want to do, and make them happen. Again, start small and build and grow. But the whole idea is, if not now, when? My hope is that you are actually getting a lot from this video and every other video I create, because the whole purpose is to educate you, to inform you, to empower you, to let you understand that the narcissistic relationship, it did crush us for the period of time we were in it. No longer does it do it, because we are healthy individuals. We're growing, we are empowered, we're awakened and aware, and we are resilient. All of these things I mentioned on the channel are evident and completely true. This is your time. This is your path. That's exactly why you're watching this video with me right here, right now. Remember, there's no such thing as a coincidence. They just don't exist. So wherever you are, whether you're on an airplane, in a cab, on your bed, getting ready to go to sleep, or just waking up, having a cup of coffee, if you're watching this video, you're meant to be here with me in this community right now. And God bless you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So guys, I'm going to close the video out the way I opened it. If not now, when? Take action, take positive action, do things that benefit you, build, maintain, grow, and adhere to your boundaries. Become educated, awakened, aware, enlightened, and you will see the changes that happen from all of your actions. Guys, I hope you liked the video. I loved it. From beautiful Costa Rica, this is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Stay blessed. Stay on the path. Continue to be strong. Continue to be resilient. I love you all. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye.